Well, I was reluctant to make this video, and please use discretion when you use this method. And I encourage everybody before I advertise this to message Square Enix and ask them please make a PC client for this game. I love this game, I want to play it. Maybe it's not released in your country, maybe it is. Either way, maybe you don't want to play on your phone. Whatever it is, you can't play on your phone. I'd please find a way to reach out to them, send them your feedback, ask them for a PC client, or B, ask them to please be less restrictive with emulators. Now, I would like to stress a couple important things here. A, emulators are a legitimate method of playing mobile games. You still download the game generally through the Google Play App Store. All the purchases are made through the Google Play App Store. They get all of the money, which is shared with Square Enix. This is just a method for people to play the game on their PC because, for whatever reason, they are unable to play on a phone all day. The game is too it just runs too heavy on their phone. It makes it burn out the battery too fast, and they just want a way to play on their PC. So again, I just want to stress this enough because Square Enix seems to actively try to block emulators, and it's constantly an ongoing battle. So please reach out to them, send your feedback, ask for either a PC client or to allow the games to be played on emulators so people can have access on their PC. Now, without further ado, you want to play Final Fantasy Ever Crisis on PC, so you're going to need an emulator. I want to talk about some emulators. First of all, they are kind of intensive on your PC, so if you don't have a very good PC, this might not even be a good option for you. I have a bit of an old PC. It is a 1050 Ti. It's from like 2016, 2017. It's a laptop. So if you have anything better than mine, you can probably run this. The two most common emulators that run really well right now these days are LD Player and BlueStacks. I can't stress this enough, but people should be wary of BlueStacks. BlueStacks installs itself as a startup program. It installs the worst engine first, which ends up taking a bunch of extra space. The means to be able to install that first engine, you have to install another engine, and then it says you can't install the master instance, which is that first engine. You can actually do it, but you have to go through other methods than the multi-instance manager. It's a whole process. BlueStacks installs in like 20 different file locations. It has 3 different uninstallers. It installs a bunch of extra stuff, and ultimately it just runs very poorly. LD Player is not a saint in itself, but it runs way better and doesn't do a lot of that bullshit. So I'm highly gonna suggest LD Player. And so yeah, let's check it out. So you want to get LD Player, just head into your browser, type in LD Player 9, okay? And now, as always, use proper internet safety etiquette. Make sure your first populated link here isn't an advertisement or any sketchy looking site. LD Player Net. This is the correct one. I'm also going to link it in the description, by the way, just to be safe. But, yeah, so we're going to go to LD Player 9. This is not the correct website, but it's essentially there. So we're just going to click up in the top left, LD Player 9. You're going to click there to download it. And then you're going to install that to your desired drive. It does give you the option, so make sure you, click through that, do whatever it takes, get it installed, and then what you're going to do is just load it up. So that's what I've got. I've got right here, I've got my LD Player 9 loaded up right now. Now, when you go into the App Store, there's a chance that you may not be able to find Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. And that is largely due to the part, like I said, that Square Enix seems to always be trying to actively block emulators. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this site called APK Pure. I'm going to link this into the description as well directly to you, so you don't have to worry about finding it. And when you go here, it's going to say Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis APK version 1.07. That is the current version, updated September 9th. That is today. This site has been very good about keeping up to date with the APK, so if you want to bookmark this site after you have it, that's definitely a good option. Now you're going to go to download APK, and you're going to download it to your download folder. Don't worry, it is safe, so you can just go ahead and do that. Once you got that downloaded, you're going to go into your LD player, and you're going to come onto the right-hand side here where it says Install APK. You're going to click that, and in your download folder, you should see your Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis 1.07. You click that, it will give you a little pop-up installing Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and it will have like the kind of installing an app animation. And then just like that, you are able to load into the game. Might take a little bit, but you'll get there. But again, so while this is loading, I can't stress this enough. Please send feedback to Square Enix. Ask them, hey, I really want to play this game, but it doesn't work on my phone. I have a PC. I would really like a PC client. Or in the least, can you please allow the game to run on emulators? And just, maybe if enough people send feedback, we will get through to them. And they will eventually give or budge and start making PC clients for their games. I mean, in all honesty, I'd prefer to have a PC client than have to play on an emulator. But I don't want to play on my phone either. I like the option to play on my phone, but I don't want it to be, you know, the end-all be-all. Also, I just want to mention, I don't know what happened with my cursor. I like update. I don't know what happened with my cursor. It's a bug or something. Your cursor probably won't be this big, but I'm just, you know what? I'm getting old, and sometimes the cursor's hard to see, so I guess it works out, you know? Just overcompensating with my giant cursor. But anyway, so yeah, that's how you get the game. That's how you get the game running on an emulator on your PC. Again, please use discretion when using this method. Square Enix likes to block this, and I apologize for advertising this. But a lot of people really just want to know how they can play the game on PC, and you know, I have to oblige the people that just want to play the game. You know, I want to help them. But yeah, help us all by emailing Square Enix through whatever methods, customer support for this game, whatever. Especially if you're a whale. Say, hey, I really love this game and I want to spend more money on it, but it would be great if there's a PC client. You guys help us out, please. Please. But yeah, that's the video. Enjoy the game. Again, I'm going to put the link in the description below for LD Player 9 and the Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis APK. And best of luck in the game. Use my other guides for a little bit of starter help. They're not super in-depth yet, but trust me, they will help you out. And as the game goes into further in its lifespan, I'll get a little bit more in-depth with some guides. As always, people can ask in the comments for any specific help or guides. Reach out to me on Twitter, and I will make videos specifically tailored to your needs if need be. So like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, even if you think I'm a fucking asshole. And I appreciate you either way. Peace out.